CEO, Renaissance woman, all the above, right? Oh.
Chief janitor officer, chief busser. I do a little bit of everything around here.
Walk us through where this even came from.
Every Christmas, we go to this certain resort in Hawaii, and they have a cocktail party every year. But they set up Velcro walls and bounce houses and laser tag and all this stuff for the kids, and we like shove the kids out, like get out of here, Johnny.
This is our turn.
And this is our Velcro wall now.
You realize you're like the coolest mom.
No, yeah. I'm not sure that they would agree with that. But
You're like, your mom does
strict.
what?
We wanted you to go back to that moment in your life where you were playing dress up.
Yeah.
You were going to a playground where you're running from the swing to the slide to the jungle gym. And you know what? In those playground days when you were a little kid, you made friends instantaneously, right?
Oh, yeah.
We had someone pee in their pants in the Velcro thing. And I was so glad she admitted it because we would have just put someone else in that Velcro suit.
Yeah, I forgot about the roof for a second. You had the giant boots and everything up
basically this boot times
but
two.
14, no, times
But
two.
like,
Times
two.
20.
I feel like we just come up with 6 marketing campaigns for
Right?
Play
We really
Playground.
did.
Oh, the teen one's a great idea. You
Yeah.
gotta do that. You know, I would say we're over 100 podcasts now
Wow.
into this.
Yes.
And I have to say, looking back over here, this is one of the coolest locations we've ever done. So
Thank you.
Thank you for letting us do this here. And
Yeah.
by the way, for those tuning in, this is Miss Jen. You are the co-founder, CEO, Renaissance woman, all the above, right?
Chief janitor officer, chief busser. I do a little bit of everything around
right.
here.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
That's right, a playground.
That's
and
right.
we're here in Nashville, but you have multiple locations, right?
We do. We're also in Las Vegas. So
Ooh.
Nashville was our second location.
All
So
right.
NashVegas and Vegas.
I
How
know
about
for some
that?
reason
that worked
this
out.
podcast is perfectly
I
branded
know,
for
right?
us.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. I was like, what are the odds of that? And,
Love it.
And also brought my better half
Yes,
today,
the other Jen.
The other Jen.
The Jens.
The Jen Jens.
The Jen
I
show.
know. I should just walk off and let you all do it.
He probably should.
Yes.
Ouch, what is that? No.
Out of love,
Wah, wah.
babe. Out of love.
I know. But see, I should just walk off. Allergies are horrible. I swear.
Horrible. That's.
I know.
But we sound sexier with the allergies
I know, right? We get
going.
that little
so-
rasp going.
Exactly.
Yes.
Little rock and roll.
That's
Do you
right.
have that problem in New York?
No, not at all. But I am feeling it very deeply right now, which is why I've got my tea in my hand
There you go.
to
Yes.
lubricate my
That's
throat.
right. And my latte in this lovely playground cup.
I
We
know.
had to represent. We had to represent.
I love this. This is the best cup ever.
You guys have the coolest everything, the coolest swag, the
Yes.
games,
Thank
the
you.
vibe.
I know.
Everything here is just so cool.
We have spent so much time. It's not just a bar or an entertainment brand, but really making a hospitality brand.
Yeah.
So we want people to take these home, put them on their desk, because we really believe in creating memories at Playground. So this extends to our vessels and our merchandise. We want people to take it home, and every time they look at it, remember what a great time they had here.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I know. Jen and I actually. That's why we got her on the show today, because we both experienced this whole thing.
Yeah.
and it was awesome.
Thank you
It
so
was
much.
so much fun.
Well, we didn't really know what to expect at first.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even when we did our very first update, like, what is Playground? What's it going to be? In the Vegas one, we saw the videos and we were like,
Oh, I
oh my
know.
gosh, it is going to
Yeah.
kill it in Nashville.
Thank you so much. Yeah. It's sort of a hard concept to describe without video
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everyone thinks that we're an arcade, we're VR, we're AR, but we really have none of that.
Nope.
So we are a very highly tactile experience. I always say we're at like a game show in a bar or a
Yeah.
restaurant, right?
That's actually a good way of putting that.
Yeah, we have large scale, monumental games that
Oh,
take you
yeah.
back to your childhood, but we're really putting
Yes.
you in these environments that are Instagrammable and crazy.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Yes.
we want people to laugh with, but also at
yeah.
each other.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah. And you don't want your phone out other than to take
Oh, I
pictures
know,
and
right?
video.
Yeah.
Like, people are actually talking and playing with each
Yeah.
other and communicating.
Well, the
Like,
games
that's
are
right.
very engaging.
Yeah.
Like the first one when you come through the little the room with the balloons, which
Yeah.
is awesome, by the
Yep.
way. That's a good way to start.
Oh, yeah.
But that one where you have the thing and you got to go along the
Yep.
middle rod, because I did that at first, and she's like, "Come on, John." I'm like, "Don't talk to me. I'm focusing. Don't talk to me."
You're like, leave me alone.
I think I made it too, didn't I?
You
Or
did,
something?
you
I was,
did, yeah.
I was like, "Don't touch me. Don't touch me."
That's a hard.
Yeah.
That's a hard game not
Yeah.
to touch, by the way. So I'm very impressed.
It was,
Yeah,
it
he
was-
did
it was
good.
rough,
You must
though.
have got a lot of points for that.
I don't remember, but I remember I was just don't Jen, be quiet. You know, like,
focus.
I'm focusing.
Focus. And I'm
But-
too busy scrolling. I'm like, what? What is
Yeah.
all this? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
let's go over there. Let's go over there. Like, 'cause there was so
Yeah,
much.
oh yeah, and the doctor one, the
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
God, the Operation game.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
And it's interesting. We provide costumes because we want. What's interesting is people love the costumes. I don't
yeah.
even know how much they like the game, but they love dressing up and they love putting on the stethoscope. Half the time I walk back there and they're not actually playing. They're just like it's counting down like they're supposed to be, but they're just taking pictures.
Oh yeah. When we were over there was that one guy they put on the jacket and they were going, all right, Dr. Smith, go in for operation, and you're like playing the role. I mean, you instantly turned into like a 10-year-old kid.
It's so
when you're
cool.
in here.
But
It's
that's
so
kind of
fun.
that's what we were trying to do,
Yeah.
right? We wanted you to go back to that moment in your life where you were playing dress up.
Yeah.
You were going to a playground where you're running from the swing to the slide to the jungle gym. And you know what? In those playground days when you were a little kid, you made friends instantaneously, right?
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like, hey,
Yes.
the guy in the green shirt, we're best friends
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
So it was back
So
to that
true.
moment of, being able to meet people without any pressure. It's not like going to a bar where it's like awkward, like
Yeah.
walking up to you
Right.
and being like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a much more organic experience to get to know somebody better or to meet new
Yeah.
people.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you said it when we were here last. It was like you cannot come in here and not have a good time.
Yeah,
right.
and not smile when
And
you
laugh.
walk in
Yeah, and laugh.
laugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And a great first date place too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this
I
would
mean,
be a
'cause if it's
killer
like an
first date.
awkward
Yes.
first date, you're like,
guys,
"Ah."
if you're watching, bring your first date here.
We're like the new
bonus
Tinder.
points. Swipe.
Do you
there
need like
go.
a playground meetup or of
Well,
some kind?
Oh my
like,
God.
We've had 5 engagements in Las Vegas in our
Have you
first
really?
year from
No
people
way.
that met at Playground. And one guy actually reached out to us a couple months ago. He's like, I'm bringing her back. I want to propose here. And we help him set something up.
oh
No
my
way.
god.
Yeah, and he was so excited. But then I started doing the math. Like, we've only been open 9 months. Like, we're gonna have a lot of divorces too. 'Cause you guys haven't known each other that long. But okay, fine. I'm just gonna focus on the positive part of this.
That's right. Yes, yes.
That's right. Yes. No divorces.
No,
All they're
all
gonna do.
happy
no.
marriages.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's
And then
awesome.
maybe babies.
Exactly.
There you
Just
go, yeah.
not in.
And then we'll have a
Bathrooms.
Playground Junior experience
There you go.
for our little offsprings that we're sprouting from
Dang.
here.
That,
Oh,
it's
that would
love
be
connection
awesome.
up in here. I love it.
The play daycare. section.
Exactly. You go somewhere else because we want to have an adult experience here. We love kids, but
Yeah.
we do want to have. And it's interesting. We had so much feedback from parents of teens that wanted something special to do with their kids. Those kids have grown out of Chuck E. Cheese. They've grown out of Dave & Buster's, grown out of family entertainment centers. So when they're looking for something to do that feels more adult, which is why we opened our doors to those families, at least until 7 o'clock. And we're getting such amazing feedback. Parents are writing us and they're like, you gave us an opportunity to have this really bonding experience with our kids.
Yeah.
That like our kids don't want to do stuff with us anymore, and they had so
So
much
much
fun.
fun.
Oh, I bet.
So we're
Yes.
really thankful for those customers and those guests that are coming doing that.
Yeah, like Jen said, you
Yeah.
can't come in here and not have a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How did you? So this is your brainchild, isn't
Yes.
it? Like,
Yeah, how did this
okay,
even come about?
walk us
Like-
through where this even came from.
Well, I have a lot of experience in running hospitality and brick and mortar sort of immersive experiences. MGM called looking for some sort of adult immersive experience. And we started brainstorming. And I had this crazy idea because every Christmas we go to this certain resort in Hawaii, and they have a cocktail party every year. And upstairs, it's like a very like fancy party for adults with cocktails and drinks and a band, and it's supposed to be fun. But they set up Velcro walls and bounce houses and laser tag and all this stuff for the kids.
Yeah.
And every year I would grab all of the people that we would see year after year. We'd grab cocktails and go down there and we'd like shove the kids out. Like, get out of here, Johnny.
This is our turn.
And this is our Velcro wall now. And we would spend 2 hours drinking. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that, but
It's NashVegas.
like
You're
having
not-
lots,
sorry.
It's
having
the
lots
truth,
of wine.
though. Like,
And we would be laughing so hard. And that was like one of the most memorable nights of the year for all of
Oh,
us.
that's awesome.
And so I was like, hello,
So cool.
Yeah.
Vegas, why don't we put this in a bar in sort of an environment that's really magical and designed and fantastical, sort of a Wes Anderson meets Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
Love it.
Put these large scale games, serve people amazing cocktails, and let's see what happens. And MGM loved it. And we built we built a building in a building on an atrium. It was a crazy, horrible experience for us from a construction perspective, but we did it, and we've had enormous success there. So
Yeah.
we're really happy.
that's so
Nice.
cool.
So how did you come to the games that are here? Like,
So we spent like 6 months ideating games,
Okay.
and we have some of the coolest games designed that we decided were just like far too dangerous. I mean, like someday I want to do them, but I was like, we may get in a lot of trouble. So we decided not to do those.
Yeah.
And so we just spent 6 months ideating what could be highly Instagrammable, lightly competitive, because we didn't want people coming in and really fighting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, although like the first time I played big old ball with my mother, I was screaming at her because she was like going the wrong direction. So I realized that it does bring out our true character.
Yes, yes.
But we tried to create environments that were sort of competitive light. And we wanted games that lots of people could play. So that, because we think that the bonding experience of like you and I against, you with somebody else, and the high-fiving and the laughter and sort of that brings people together.
Oh, yeah.
So we had sort of the, 4 core themes that we wanted. And that's what we did in Vegas. Now, like any first experience, there are some games that are more fun than others.
I gotcha.
So, we were lucky in Nashville that we were able to come with those learnings about what not to bring to the second and sort of third and fourth locations.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, I got to say home run with the Velcro wall, because I think I
man.
laughed more than she watching her do it.
It's the funnest thing.
We had someone pee in their pants in the Velcro thing, and I was so glad she admitted it, because we would have just put someone else in that Velcro suit.
Like, just walk away, be like, I don't see that.
Nothing to see here, folks.
She's like, I'm really sorry, but I just peed. So we threw that one away.
You need like a please empty your bladder before attempting, like write a sign right next to it.
Well, when Jen did it, was funny because the suit was just a tad bit too big
Yes.
for her, right?
Yeah.
So when she jumped and stuck,
And then she fell in it?
Yeah,
Yes.
and all was sticking out was her hair at the top, and she's going, ah!
My big poof hair, and then my ass just hanging out the back, and I'm like, this is the most fun
But she's
thing
laughing,
ever.
so I'm on the
it's
floor
hilarious.
laughing. I can't
And did
help.
they have to peel you off?
They
Oh,
did.
yeah, she did.
The
Yep.
lady girl came over, peeled her
Yeah.
off, and she goes, "I'm gonna do it again." I was like, "All right."
There was nothing graceful, especially like the second time you do it. You're like, let's go. Now you're committing
Yeah.
to it. You're like, okay, I'm running, I'm jumping,
Oh,
and
that
I'm
was so-
sticking.
I'm sticking.
But you know what? You just described our concept perfectly, which is you weren't participating, you were spectating.
Yeah.
And you had an equally fun experience because you were
did.
laughing at how silly she
I
looked.
did.
And that is
So
what we
cool.
wanted to create, because obviously not everyone is going to want to put on a Velcro suit and jump against a wall. But we wanted to create a moment for those people too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
and all of our games, we have memory games, puzzle games, physical games. And so we wanted something, there's at least 1 or 2 games for everybody
Yeah.
to participate in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what was I don't remember the young lady's name. Y'all did the pop twist
Oh,
thing. or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
the one
yeah.
over
The
here. And
It's like the bop it.
Oh, our take on Bop It. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And they, watching again, I was laughing. It's crazy. They were done. They were like,
Oh yeah, you realize how
Like,
out of shape you
yeah.
are too.
Well, can
and
I tell you
like-
something? That's my next idea. We need to do a play gym, because like half of our
Yes.
games you end up sweating
Oh,
and your
yeah.
heart's racing. I'm like, this could make working out
oh,
fun.
totally. It was like
really
cardio
could.
going
Oh,
through
yeah.
this thing. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
so much fun. And outside of the games too, these chairs and
Oh, yeah.
the guitars on the back, and you've got
Thank you.
the horse's ass ones.
Yeah,
over there.
that's
Those
those are my
Yes.
favorite. Those
like,
stools.
your attention to detail. I mean, even the
Oh, it's
walls
insane.
in here. Like, this is incredible.
We have a crazy imagination, and then we had a designer, a guy called David Rockwell, who's like this super, super famous interior designer who's known for the most like amazing theatrical. He does everything.
Yeah.
The most amazing restaurants worldwide and theater.
Oh, wow,
and
nice.
So we had him. He was going to design our space pre-COVID, and then COVID, and then after COVID, we called. We're like, we're ready, and he's like, sorry, we're way too busy. So I was like, what are we going to do? Because so much of what we wanted to do was create these moments,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the guitar chairs, all the
Yeah.
stuff. So I started Googling one Saturday. I spent literally Saturday and Sunday like Googling all these crazy searches, and I found this guy in Dubai.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to hire someone in Dubai. That's nuts. He wouldn't take our call over and over and over again. And I finally, after 15 calls, emails, they finally took pity and answered. And we ended up hiring him. And he has a crazier imagination than we do. And so all of these doodles, all of these sort of theatrical elements around our interior
That's awesome.
design were really came out of his imagination.
Wow.
Dang, this is cool. You know what? I just thought we didn't even touch on the roof yet. You were just talking about this.
Oh my
before.
gosh,
Yeah.
the roof.
The roof. Yeah, I forgot about the roof for a second. You have the giant boots
Yeah,
and everything up there.
basically this boot
Yeah,
times
but
two.
14, no, times
But, like,
two.
Times
Times two.
20.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, 14 feet high. We had to.
Is that how tall they are?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
we had to crane them in 4 stories up.
Oh, good.
I was thinking
Goodness
to
gracious.
myself while that was happening, we shouldn't do stuff like this ever again in the future. But
Don't they light up at night too? or
they
something?
light up, and they literally down to sort of these red elements. Like
Yeah.
every inch of detail is reflected on these
Yeah.
cups. So the girls are loving, like they bind the cups, they're
Yeah.
posing, and
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the second anybody goes up there, especially at night when that's lit up, what do? Hop on it and take a picture.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
we caught someone climbing to the top of them last week, so we
Oh,
were like,
God.
"That's a no-no." But
Yeah.
we're not doing that. But you know what's interesting? So this third floor is obviously a ticketed experience because
Yeah.
we have all the games, but the roof is open to everybody.
Oh,
and
okay.
we think that I think the roof is the best rooftop in Nashville.
That's definitely
we
awesome.
have.
I would agree with that.
And you have an amazing view.
I mean,
Look at this.
would agree.
180-degree views
Yeah.
of the Cumberland River. We've got
Yes.
Nissan Stadium. At night, it is so sexy. We even have the Batman building on the other side.
Oh, that's
So
right. Yeah. right
Yes.
here.
We have everything, and with the booths lit up, it's just such a special environment. And we're finding the bachelorettes and the girls are just loving,
Oh, sure.
loving it. Yeah,
And you're not far off of Broadway.
I mean,
it's
it's
not
a-
like you're walking very far.
No, it's a
you know,
2-minute walk.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
so we're so lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Second
my
Avenue
goodness.
is my favorite, anyways.
And
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Second Avenue is
well, you know,
The OG.
Broadway is a one. You have to stop on Broadway, right? Like
Oh, well,
if you're a
yeah,
tourist and
yeah.
like check it out, but you're not doing that for 3 nights,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
yeah.
it gets,
Right.
you know, it's fun. You want to go to the honky tonks and see it, but we really want to be an alternative. We want to be one stop on everybody's itinerary.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, Second Avenue was making obviously a comeback.
Yep.
But remember back in the day, Second Avenue was the spot.
Oh, yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
migrated over to Broadway. And I thought, oh, look at it.
Now it's coming back, yeah.
because especially with all the construction being done. I mean, every time we came down here for months, we were like, something else is
I know.
there, and it looks great.
Yeah.
By the way, it is one of the most beautiful streets in the country. I mean,
so
it's
gorgeous.
not just Nashville. It
Yeah.
is what the city's done to sort of regentrify
Gentrify, yes.
the
There you
street
go.
has
Yes.
been extraordinary.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're starting patio seating out there. So
Yep, yep.
the city's
Oh.
allowing
Very
us
cool.
to put seats out there for
Yeah.
spring and summer. So we're super excited about
Yeah.
that
That's
too.
cool.
Very cool.
That is really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the food here too is great.
We serve it in
Oh,
lunch.
the-
I was
love
gonna
the
say
lunch
the
boxes.
lunch
Yeah,
boxes
that's
are
right.
so
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
What came to that? Why lunch boxes? That's such
well,
a cool idea.
We are, you know, first of all, did you have lunch boxes as a kid?
Yes,
You
I
guys,
did.
you
yes.
guys
I
are
did.
younger
Oh,
than I
yeah.
am, so I don't know.
I
Like
did.
I used to go with my Mork and Mindy, you know, you know, it was always
Yeah.
my Grease lunchbox, and because we're such a nostalgic concept, you know, we really wanted every customer touch point to be nostalgic. So we were thinking about
So
how
genius.
could we serve our food. I'm like lunchboxes.
I know, that was
The
awesome.
biggest
Yes.
problem we've had are people are stealing them.
Oh, no way.
So last
gosh.
weekend we were down to 0.
What?
So
Oh, my God.
yes, so we had to reorder. So now we're going to have to police that a little bit better.
Oh,
But
dang.
Yeah.
people are finding they're shoving them in their T-shirts, and they're not that we should be giving anyone ideas.
Right,
Or,
yeah.
we're not giving them the tools to rob the bank or anything.
Right,
but
yeah.
you know, so but it's really important to us.
Okay,
to
so
have that.
stop stealing it, folks.
Yeah, not
No
cool.
stealing.
No
Stealing's
stealing.
bad.
Heck, they give you the drink cups and everything.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
take those.
yeah. Buy the drink cup. It's great.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, plus, who doesn't want a cup like that?
I
know I do.
People are loving the disco cup. And,
Yes.
I love this
And
one.
we have even I'll have someone bring it over. We have a 48 ounce.
Gosh.
We have a Play Pal who's our mascot, and we have a
Yeah.
48 ounce cup as well.
my
so
goodness.
Yeah, it's
That's a
huge,
big
isn't
cup.
it? I
huge,
mean,
and
it's
people-
massive.
People are sharing that drink.
Oh,
hopefully-
yeah.
hopefully.
Depends on the
One
day.
person
It depends
walking.
on the day. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Saturday in Nashville, maybe not.
Yeah, right. Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
And you have live music and stuff, right? Like,
Exactly.
so
We're
behind
doing
us?
DJs on the weekends.
Very cool.
So we're doing all sorts of different music. We're doing, you know, pop country, country. You know, we want,
cool.
you know, Vegas is a very different vibe than Nashville. And we really wanted to honor Nashville as a city. It's got such a unique personality and vibe. And we really wanted that to be a part of
Yeah.
how we approached it because we're so honored to be here.
Is that why
So
you
cool.
chose Nashville after Vegas? Or what,
Well,
what
actually,
brought
we
you
wanted
here?
to come here first.
Oh, no kidding.
We
okay.
could,
really?
we couldn't get it. There was no real estate.
Oh,
Well,
this
okay,
is
there
true.
you go.
It's
Yeah.
such a hard city to find
is
real
true.
estate. So this would have been, we would have loved to have Nashville as our first location, but it was always going to be in our top 2.
Okay.
So Nashville or Las Vegas are both great cities
Yeah.
to launch a brand. But as soon as we opened Las Vegas, we knew that this was going to be our second
Yeah.
city.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. And you get to work out the kinks
Oh,
in the
100%.
Vegas one.
Right,
Yeah, Nashville's lucky. They don't have any of the less fun games. And,
That's right.
Do you have other games in the arsenal you just haven't rolled out yet?
we
or-
do.
Oh,
Yeah, and the great thing is that for our environment, all of our games are modular, so we're going to be able to refresh and pop them out and put new
Nice.
games in, which we love,
So
and
cool.
keep it really fresh.
yeah.
Obviously from a customer standpoint, the tourist market obviously really drives Thursday through Sunday,
Of
but
course, yeah.
we love our locals. We have
Yeah.
a huge local business in Vegas, and what we've seen in Nashville the same.
Yeah.
So we're
Oh,
really
yeah.
excited about
That's
that.
awesome. Dang. So you got Vegas, Nashville. Is there a third one?
We are working
Are
on it.
there? Oh.
Yes, we're super excited.
Can
So
you say
That's
where?
awesome.
I
No?
can't
Okay,
yet,
all right.
but we are.
I won't push it.
By end of year, we will be, whether it's open or in construction,
Yeah.
on our third location.
Congratulations.
And then we're really
Yes.
looking at our international cities.
No way.
Yeah, we're really excited about our international
Wow, very
expansion.
cool.
We
gonna be
we
so
love the Middle East. We love
Yeah.
Dubai. We love Europe, and we really believe in breaking down social barriers
Yeah.
through play.
Yeah.
So, because
Yeah.
this really brings people together.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. So this one just opened, of course. How long has Vegas been open?
Since March of I can't remember. That's how tired I am from
Right.
opening all these locations. March of 24.
So
Wow.
you're coming out swinging.
We are coming out
Dang.
swinging.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
play is a universal emotion. Everybody wants to play.
Yeah.
So
It's so true.
We're excited about bringing this to different markets and different
Yeah.
cities and different cultures, and thinking about how play is approached differently in
Yeah.
different cultures too, right? Because it is.
Oh,
There you go,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Right.
true.
Dubai doesn't have the game of operation, as an example. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
how we're looking at developing and designing the game so with the same outcome of bringing people together through play,
Yeah.
but doing
Yes.
it with different activities.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, you can get
so cool.
different games. Oh, you can bring games from there over here. and
100%.
Vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
we spent, while technology is not at our forefront because we don't want it to be, we have a lot of technology powering our games.
Oh, I would
Oh, yeah.
doubt it.
and
Yeah.
our leaderboards and our scoreboards. And one of the things that we're excited about is being able to have Nashville compete against Dubai, right? So from a scoreboard perspective,
Yeah.
and we'll have prizes. And
That's cool.
And
No, that's cool.
We
Yeah.
have a really fun roadmap around how we're going to be bringing people together through
Yeah.
different cities and different countries and
Yeah.
different cultures.
So you could literally
That's
be
neat.
the best in the world. It's something-
Literally, number one in the
Literally.
world.
That is so cool. And have like a live camera.
Exactly.
Or something
that
you
would
can
be
and live
cool.
screens
Yeah.
and
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Man,
you have people
that's
like
dope.
interacting and stuff. Oh,
Head to
that's
head,
really
head to
cool.
head
Yes.
combat. Combat might be the wrong word.
Combat.
Yeah, that might,
I think we need to calm that one down. But
that's right.
head-to-head
Virtual
play.
boxing or something. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're
That's
super excited
awesome.
about that.
That's really cool.
And I think we're coming back next week for your brunch.
Oh,
my
yeah, yeah, we're
gosh,
gonna try
I
the brunch.
am so excited about our brunch offering. It's funny. There's not that many brunch offerings in downtown Nashville.
There's not.
And we're so surprised about that. And our rooftop is so special with the views that, we're going to have live entertainment and we're going to have, amazing entertainment. We're going to do a little bit
So
of
cool.
St. Bart style entertainment on
Okay.
the rooftop
Okay.
in Nashville.
Very cool.
Oh,
So that
nice.
starts on the 27th. It was supposed to start last week, but
The
you know,
rain.
not just the
And
rain,
everything
the
else.
tornadoes.
And the
Tornado, yeah,
tornadoes.
I mean, I
You know
couldn't-
those other parts.
You know, those other
things.
important things.
every time these tornado warnings went off last week, and I was like, everyone's just going on with business as usual. I'm like, I'm from New York. What are we supposed to be doing here?
You're like,
It's
"Ah,
so true. You
just
get
normal."
numb to it. Like, what the heck?
Well, heck,
I
down
don't
here,
know.
some people, oh, there it goes right there. All right.
Yeah, I'm like, why isn't anybody reacting?
Have a
to
watch
this?
party.
Yeah, exactly.
have a watch party.
Have a watch party.
Right. Speaking of watch parties, you have the best location for it. For
Fourth of July
4th of
fireworks.
July
Oh my
fireworks. Yeah. Oh my God.
And the
Insane.
implosion, as you mentioned before.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to be
Implosion.
here for. If you sell tickets to that, we're going to be here.
Oh,
We're-
you guys!
Oh, yeah.
You guys better. You're gonna have to live stream this.
Oh, we
Oh, that
totally
would be so
oh, we
epic.
Totally
I mean,
will.
we'll have the
So
best
epic.
views in the city
I
from the
know.
rooftop.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
Shoot.
Right across the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we will definitely. When are they doing that anyway?
I don't know, but I'm excited for that.
Right?
Yeah.
that'll be good.
We got to plan that.
Okay.
We have to find
We'll
out.
find out.
We'll
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Very cool.
awesome.
So you said the third location's in the works. Do you have like a global global? Global. There we go.
Global.
Like planned? Do you want to open up like 50 of them? Or?
We do.
Do you really?
We
Oh,
really
very
do.
cool. Okay.
The great thing about this
cool.
concept is that we sort of have spent a lot of time and energy developing the brand.
Yeah.
Now the brand's going to evolve over the coming years, but this sort of notion of connectivity through play
Yeah.
is universal.
Yeah.
So we have all of our our domestic and international markets laid out. We understand how we want to approach them from a game perspective.
Wow.
We understand what the branding is going to look like, because as you can see from our doodles,
Yeah.
these are Nashville specific doodles.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And our Vegas doodles are Vegas specific doodles.
Okay.
So
that's so cool.
Yeah, so we've sort of laid out, not that it's going to be easy for us to open,
Yeah.
but we spent a lot of energy and time developing the technology.
Well, you've got a plan.
And the plan.
Yeah.
And we've got an amazing team that we work with. And, our lead investor founded a company called Topgolf.
Oh, very
so
cool.
Oh, of
he's,
course,
Yeah,
yeah,
so he's
yeah.
the king of all expansion of
Yeah.
sort of this competitive entertainment. His name is
Very
Eric
cool.
Anderson. So we have a great team to go execute our vision. So
That's
we're
awesome.
really
So
lucky.
cool.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I'm sorry. Do you have kids by chance?
Yeah, I've got four girls.
Four girls. You
Yeah.
realize you're like the coolest mom. ever, right?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not sure that they would agree with that.
You're like, your
I'm
mom does
strict.
what? Let's
Depending
go.
on the age.
But yes, exactly.
Well,
It
yeah.
depends on the age. Yeah.
No, actually, it is true. I think the kids. I've got one natural child and 3 step kids, and my
Okay,
step kids are a little bit younger, and they're like, we cannot wait till we're a little bit older to go.
Right? I was,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you have instant, like, awesome cred with everybody. I mean, that's like, look what your mom does. Let's go. Come on.
So neat. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well,
But you guys have to bring your teenagers here.
Oh, they would love
they
it.
would love it.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
would love it.
I'm
We'd probably
trying-
lose them. Where'd they go?
They would act too cool for everything at first.
Right.
They
Like-
can't show too much excitement, and then I think they
And
would
then
just
they
open
open
up.
up.
My guess is that would last for about 4 minutes.
We
That's
should
what-
time it.
We should.
time
should.
it. We should totally do
We
that.
should have a bet to see how long it lasts.
Yes.
But you can't. You have to. It has to be a real bet. You can't tell them.
Yeah.
But we should do a. We'll do a bet and see how long, because that's
That
what
would
we're
be fun.
finding. That sometimes
Yeah.
the teenagers come in and they're like, duh, duh, duh.
Yeah.
And then after a few minutes, they're like, yeah.
Oh, then they're in it, and
They're
then they're
in it.
in
That
it.
would be just a cool stat to know. Be like, the average teenager lasts 3.5 minutes.
By the,
You know,
by
like-
the way, hold on. We should do that.
We should.
Why have we not done that yet?
I know. Like,
That's just a cool. Bring your teens here. I'm
it
telling
should
you,
be
they
a
won't last.
campaign that you can, like a marketing
That's a
campaign,
great marketing
like makes
campaign.
teenagers
Okay.
laugh within 5
That's a
minutes or
great-
whatever.
This is such a good idea.
That's
Hold on.
awesome.
Kaylee, we got to
Right?
do this.
We totally got to do that. That's
so
awesome.
cool.
Start off with Ian and
Yes.
Kristen.
Okay. All right. We'll get that plan like in
Let's
the
do
next couple
that.
weeks.
That's
I'm not
awesome.
We
kidding.
should do like a study group. Just bring a bunch of teens in and see what happens.
With hidden
With the
cameras, with
hidden
like
cameras.
plant cameras.
That would be so funny. Like
That would.
literally, animals in the wild. Yes. I mean, let's be honest. Teenagers are their own,
Yeah.
thing.
That would be
Yes,
funny.
and they have their llama hair, so
Yeah.
it's like the poof hair,
well, then you
and
could
then
do
they
like
can just
girls versus guys. And
Yes.
how-
Oh, that would
guys.
be
Yeah,
fun.
guys would
Oh,
be
yeah.
quick. They'd be like, "What games?
Game, huh? What?
Huh? What?
Okay, we should actually close, take a 2-hour window and just do that.
That'd be
And
fun.
we could
be
do
so
we
great.
could do the cameras. You know how you can live stream off the new, is it the
Oh,
Meta camera?
Yes.
yes, you can.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
That would be
Oh
pretty
my
cool,
gosh.
actually.
Okay, this would actually separately just be a really cool social experiment.
It would.
It
Yeah,
would. It
we
would
should do this.
It would.
Well, heck, I mean, coming from you, I bet you could probably contact Ray-Ban or Meta or something. Be like, hey, I need 20 of your glasses. We're doing something really cool. And
Actually,
they'd probably
we
send them
should,
to you.
we'll reach out. Meta, if you're listening.
Yeah,
That's
Meta,
right.
yes.
Meta, hello, reach out. Jen at playplayground.com. But let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's make a plan. Let's try to do that.
that'd
we'll
be
reach out to
fun.
somebody.
Okay.
Sounds
I
good.
love the idea.
Oh,
I think
we
Yeah,
could come in
yeah,
and
that'd
film
be
it and
so
stuff too. That'd be
cool.
fun instead of hidden cameras and stuff.
Oh, that'd be so great, bruh.
Bruh.
Hey, bruh.
Huh? What?
Yo, what,
Stop acting
bruh?
so sus over there. What
So
are you
sus,
doing?
no cap.
I recently learned one of these new words. It was like Riz or Riz.
Riz.
Riz,
What
yes.
I don't even know what that means. What does it
Riz
mean?
is like cool, like game. Like,
Yeah.
If you have Riz, you have game.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
That I do know.
Oh, I heard
Yeah,
no
that I
cap,
do
and I just
know.
looked at her. I said, "What?"
Like, you want to bust a cap? I'm
You
like,
want-
no,
no,
wrong
that's the wrong
terminology.
term.
No.
Okay.
That's
I'm
millennial
learning
stuff.
too as we go.
Yeah, my teenagers are always like, "You are really cool." But like, how do you not know what Riz means? I'm like, "Teach me, please.
Teach me.
Teach me.
Teach me the
Use
way
it
it
in a
is.
sentence.
I
Is it
need-
an adjective, verb, noun?
noun.
Like I need,
Does it intense violence? What is it? I don't know what this is.
correct. Yeah.
I'm like, is this good or is it bad? Because some of
Yeah.
these words you just don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Like, is this
Right.
positive or negative?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I don't know.
Help me be a better version of May, please.
That can be a campaign too. Like
Yeah.
they can like teach us these words.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
Play
Super fun.
Playground has Riz.
Yeah.
Skippity Ohio.
Skippity, Ohio, yeah.
I've
think
never
it's
heard that one.
good.
What is that?
I'm not quite sure. I hope that
I know,
was
I've
great.
heard it many times, but I don't know.
I don't know.
If you know what that
But
is,
we'll
put it in
learn.
the comments for us. Let us know.
Exactly. Thank you.
Skibbity Ohio.
I feel like we just come up with 6 marketing campaigns for
Right?
Play
We really
Playground.
did.
Oh, the teen one's a great idea. You've
Yeah.
got to do
Yes.
that. I swear, if you do that, we're in.
Okay, you guys are going to be our launch partners for this campaign.
That would
We're
be
down.
fun. That'd
We're
be so
down.
fun. Nice. Cool. Well, oh my gosh. Well, thank you again for doing this with us.
Yeah,
No,
this
thank
is
you
I know your
guys
time's
so much.
limited. This
You
has been so
guys
much
are
fun.
amazing.
Yeah.
Nashville is amazing, and we're so lucky to be here. We feel so honored to have Nashville host us, and you guys are such a key part of the city. So thank you so
Oh, thank
much.
you.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
very nice
yeah,
for you to
thank
say.
you.
We
Thank
love
appreciate
you
that.
guys.
Well,
Yes.
for those watching and tuning in, if they want to obviously come down here and see it for yourself.
Heck yeah,
But
come
if
down.
if they want to see your website or anything or all that stuff, throw out the information for them.
We are playplayground.com. And if you guys come down and see me, come say hi. We love to meet our guests and our customers, and we're excited to play together.
That's right. Yeah, because you're here. So.
I'm here all the time. So
Yeah. But
Yes.
you live in New York?
I mean, I technically do,
technically,
but I haven't
but-
been there in 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Poor husband.
I know, right? Does he at least come down with you?
He does. He loves
Okay.
Nashville. So,
Okay, yeah.
And my daughter went to university here. So,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we love Nashville. We spend
Yeah.
a lot of time here. It's like a second home.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, before we go out, Nashville, what has been your favorite part of it so far?
I love the Gulch.
Mm-hmm.
I love
yes.
the restaurants. I love the food. I love the
yeah.
vibe. I just love the Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
You know, there's something so special about the people in Nashville.
Yep.
They're so
This is
nice
true.
and kind and
Yeah.
embracing. And I love the city.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing city.
It grows on you real fast.
Yeah,
does.
it really
Yeah.
does. And I can't wait now that we're getting into spring and summer to explore more of sort of the outer,
Ooh,
not
yes.
just
Yep,
downtown
yeah.
Nashville, but really seeing Tennessee as a whole. I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah.
about
There's
that.
so much.
Oh, yeah, there's
You know,
so
when,
much to do.
I actually moved here from New York in 2001. I was at Albany, upstate.
Yeah, yeah.
But I remember when we moved here. In New York, everybody's get from point A to point B and get out of
That's
my way,
right.
right? But here, it's let's get from point A to point B, but let's go around to point C. Hey, let's
we
stop
gotta
at
make a
point
stop
D.
here.
Yeah.
We gotta
oh, you got a
try
flat tire? Let
this.
me help you fix that.
No,
you know, and then they come
that's
back. And then, oh,
Yes.
now we get there. You
When
know?
my daughter came down here for university, she went to Vanderbilt, and I
nice.
said, you know, how are you liking Nashville? She's like, I love it, but when I go to order coffee, it takes a long time because they're like, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What
How
are
are
you up to today?
Yeah, how are you enjoying your day?
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's like, it just takes a really long time to get coffee.
Yeah. There's a
That
place,
is true.
Yeah.
There's a place called Seven Brew, and it's drive-through only.
Yeah.
A coffee shop that we love. Their coffee's amazing. Shout out Seven Brew. But all the people in line, they always, as soon as they're done taking the order, are like, so what are you guys up to today? What are you doing?
What do you do for a
Yeah.
living?
Yeah, what do you do? Like, oh, we're
Exactly.
working.
Oh,
What
you
do
look so
do?
cute today.
I
I
love
mean,
your top. Where'd
great.
you get it?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Everybody's so nice down here.
So great.
So
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yes.
So love it. Love the Nashville Southern hospitality. So
Very cool.
thank you guys so
Oh, no
much.
problem.
Oh,
no
yes,
problem.
yes.
And we just want to thank you again for your time. We know you're very busy and everybody's working real hard over here. So all the people off camera you don't see over here. But anything else you want to say to everybody before we close
No,
out?
come down and see us at playplayground.com.
There you go. All right.
Yes.
Thank you guys so
There you
much.
go. Yeah, that's right. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. You got any questions or comments, you know what to do. Put them down below. We'll get to them as soon as we can.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good.
We're done.
All right.
Thanks,
Awesome.
everybody.
Thank you,
Bye, y'all.
See you on the
everybody.
next one.